Okay, now we're live. It wasn't working before.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm David. We're all ready for the start of this one. Here we go. We're underway. Curtin under it with a little bullet pass. She's got momentum. My word, that's a good tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Nichols.
Well done.
Brought down close to the sideline. That's two. Atai, Kitai. Met front on.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
Is rounded up.
How long before they crack?
Slips in the short one. Rounded up by the defence. They roll forward again. Plays it. Cut out ball. Curtin.
Great pass.
Navidi with a good catch. That has shaken her up. Ball and all tackle. Plays the ball. Dummy half run here. Stands and passes. Twinkle toes. Blocked by the defence. Halted by the defence. There's the second. Comes up with a play the ball. Davis. Good ball. Fooling the defence with that step.
She's proving
Why
elusive.
does the screen to appear to go grey? I don't understand why it does it.
No commitment on that play. Disappointing.
Quick to get to the loose ball.
Nice pass.
The Roosters not able to break through that strong defence. They need to straighten up the attack. Beats a tackle. She runs straight past another.
Well, it's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dire. Either way, the stats tell the story.
Rushes into dummy half. Baxter decides wide is the way to go. Slips the pass. Dumped in the tackle. This is just outstanding defence here. They can hand it over because that's the 6 tackles up. Nice step. And almost beats the defence. Gets in the dummy half. Moves it on. Shovels it on. Picked off by the defence. Play the ball now. Snappy pass. Loops it over the top. 2 able to come in defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
And she stopped in that one. The Warriors on the charge. Able to get a one-handed offload. Defence comes over the top.
Beautiful.
At dummy half. That is a pass, Brian. Puts boots to ball. Good positional play. She's there for the kick. She was just about through. Kelly out of acting half. Here's the chip. And she's right in position to field the kick. 40 out and called to play the ball. Nice work. Short pass. Caught by a pair of defenders. Feeds it on. They're closing in. Caught there. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Albert Jones. Nice vision. Cut out ball. Passes. Whoops. There's the intercept. Met by a wall of defence. That's tackle 1. Lovely pass. Sidestep. Past another. Wrapped up. No way through.
All chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Koenig lays it off. Through the first line of defence. Gets it away. Play continues after the offload. 20 metres out. The Roosters, unable to break through.
Bang! What a tackle!
Wrapped up like a sausage. Still a couple of tackles left here. There's to play the ball, 20 metres away. Fressard, caught there, dragged towards the touchline. Plays it 15 metres out. She puts a kick in behind, and with a step. Hard to make ground when there's that many in the tackle. Tries the inside pass, gives it on. Captured by the defence, and that's the second. Tests the defence with a short ball. Has a look and flicks it inside. Dragged down. It's wave after wave of attack. And she's blocked by the defence.
Defence is struggling to hold them here.
Albert Jones. Well, they've gone downfield with a kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there. Good step. She's been taken there. Strange. Superb tackle. Off the left foot. Has a go at the defence. Crashes to the ground.
Defence is struggling here.
With a quick pass. Butler. Fressard. Great step. Loops and turns the ball inside. The Roosters throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Surgis. Caught there. Powerful defence. Shut down. That's good defence there. Dummy half dash. Serves up a wide ball. Mesmerises the defence with a step. A wall of defenders.
Absolutely no way through there.
Flicks a short pass. Fressard evades that tackle. Passes inside. Gets her hands free and offloads. Confronted by the defence. Overpowered by the defence. The Warriors weather the storm with some quality defending there. They'll need to follow up with some strong offensive play now. This time it's a short pass. Nichols. 2 defenders, and she's down. They will play it. That's the second tackle. Baker picks up the ball, and she'll be forced to play it. Hukatapu, blocked by the defence. Thrown to the ground. Turua Quedley. Referee calls held. Referee signifies 5th tackle. That's a long pass. Curtin punts it. Parker takes it on the full. Brings it up.
Look at her, down to a jog, doing it easy.
Real force in this defence. Baxter running along. Name of the game there is to keep it alive. She's passed in the tackle. And down she goes.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Flicks the ball inside. And she's met front on. Lunges, stretches, desperate, gets the try. One of the local heroes gets the try.
The Roosters have scored a marvellous long-range try here, and the crowd are absolutely stunned by this play. Their opposition had no answer in stopping that try.
Opportunity to add the extras. That's 2 points to the score.
Always a good way to settle the nerves if there are any.
The Roosters lead by 6. The kickoff is deep. That's good positional play to take the kick. Heavy tackle. Grabbed by the defence. That's the first. Sends that pass out with a hit up. Front on defence. That's the second. Kelleher. What a step. Shrugs off the defence.
Oh, the footwork. She's running them ragged.
That's a good ball and all tackle. And you'll find that's the third tackle. Loops a pass. She's run through another. Good pressure from the chasers.
Oh, like a thief in the night.
That's another four-pointer.
There are no words to describe what we've just witnessed here. Did I just dream that? Enjoy this try again on the replay, folks.
She should have no troubles with this one. Successful with a conversion. No problems at all. She doesn't miss those. Goes deep with the kickoff. Parker marks the ball. Clear through that tackle. She shrugs off another. Eventually taken to ground.
I don't know whether it's nerves or just inability. They've got to come good.
Referee shouting held. Second of 6 tackles there. Trying to break up the defence, the short pass. Davis has thrown it forward.
The referee had some assistance from his touch judges and the call was right.
Albert Jones gathers it. Nichols. 2 of them combine to bring her down. Out of dummy half she goes. Well held. No way through. Turua Quedley. One-handed offload. Oh, that is a good pass in the tackle. Getting closer now. 15 metres out. Halfway through the count. Nichols. And taken by the defence. 4. Sends it back inside. Turua Quedley is dragged to the ground. Passes short. Albert Jones. No, that was forward. She'll be absolutely furious with herself there, and rightly so. Runs it from in goal. Kurdick breaks through the line. Baxter makes the tackle. Held is the call from the referee. That's the first of 6. Feeds the short ball. A snappy pass. Dragged towards the touchline. Rounded up by the defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Kurdick.
Well done.
Strange. Blows past the defence. Halted by the defence. Third tackle and a play the ball. They're closing the gap. Caught there. Met front on. Unable to break through. Plays the ball. Cut out ball. Fooling the defence with that step. No way through. And that brings us to the end of the first half. The Roosters in front. Nichols gets ready to kick off. Second half begins. Kelleher able to take that catch. Slips in the short one. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. That's one. Good ball. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Maybe this'll work. She tries the chip. She puts on the big bear hug in that tackle.
What a take. Hit hard, but the ball is secure. Great play.
Rushes into dummy half. Poulet fires out a pass. She's tackled. Picked off by the defence. This is excellent attack. Davis darting from dummy half. Nailed in that tackle.
Well, we're seeing far too many line breaks against the visitors. They're getting punished out there.
Twinkle toes. And offloads the ball. And she's stopped in that one. That's the set complete. It's a changeover. Gets the ball. They come away with a loose ball. Ball and all tackle. There's the first tackle. At dummy half. Loops it over the top. 10 metres out from the line. Play the ball now. That is a pass, Brian. Defence gets her just 10 metres from the line. Halfway through this set, finds support. Delivering the short ball. Kelly, there's the tackle. Held on the 10-metre line. 4 tackles completed now. Plays it. Kelleher tries a little kick behind. The Roosters have done it. Well, they're off to a very good start here. They'll want to continue putting the pressure on.
Try time! All in one motion. Grubbered ahead and scored. The defenders absolutely gobsmacked. They had no answer to that piece of brilliance.
Goes through her procedure of lining up the kick.
Well, Dave, I'm sure she'd like to convert the kick and take the points.
Kelleher is kicking well in this match. They have successfully converted 2 from 2. That's a good kick. What a match they are having. Drives this kick off long. Kelleher catches it on the full. Takes the hit up. Blocked by the tackle. Kelly runs from acting half. Sidestep. That's 3 she's beaten. Do I hear 4?
Well, their defensive stats more accurately reflect a broken turnstile. The coach looks ropeable.
Lovely pass. Brought down close to the sideline. And the attack just keeps on coming. Davis. Gathered in the tackle. On tackle number 4. Crossed the halfway line. Almost into touch there. She's caught by the defence. The Roosters on the charge. Comes up with a play the ball. Launches a kick. And they've managed to get to the ball. Dragged down. There's tackle 1. Gets in the dummy half. And she's blocked by the defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Kitai. Offloads. Atai.
Great pass.
The Warriors not able to break through that strong defence. Is halfway through this set. Quick to get to the loose ball. 2 defenders driving to make the tackle.
Beautiful.
They've got the numbers. Captured by the defence.
Defence is struggling here.
Baxter moves it on. Putting up a chase with a quick pass. 40 out and called to play the ball.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Butler sends the attack wide. Off the left foot. They bring her down close to the sideline. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeves here. Beats a tackle. She's almost through. Kelleher.
Nice pass.
Here's the bomb. Good take right there. Caught it well. It is straight away tackled. That's a wide ball. Locked up on the 10-metre line. The Roosters let down by a last tackle play, and here's the changeover. Well, out of her hands, it's just gone straight forward. Scrum will just hold up play for a short bit. Kelleher, not too far from the line. The crowd are up. That is a try. That try sends the home crowd crazy.
Ah, yes, that was a very good try. Everyone was up applauding that effort, even the opposition supporters. It'll look even better on the replay.
Now the chance to add the extras. Kelleher is in good form with the boot. As the stats show, they have nailed 3 from 3. It's successful.
Oh, it's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
There's plenty of depth to that kickoff. Parker latches onto that kick. Evades that tackle. She utilises the chip this time. That's good, getting to the loose ball. And she'll be forced to play it. And down she goes. And that's the second. With a little bullet pass. Albert Jones shovels it on. Good step. The Warriors unable to break through. And now that is the third tackle. Gives it on. Flicks the ball inside. Crashes to the ground.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Tests the defence with a short ball. The Warriors throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Shut down. That's good defence there. That is a super take. The defenders running like seagulls to a chip.
A very good chase on the kick.
Still trying to make meters as she's brought down after that good run.
The Warriors really need to tighten up their defence. The amount of line breaks that is occurring here is embarrassing.
Davis has a look and then runs from dummy half. No excuse for that knock-on.
Well, that spill has certainly put the pressure on, Dave. How will they respond?
She's tackled. Swamping tackle. First tackle, plays the ball 20 metres away. Feeds it on. Snappy pass. Caught there. She's got momentum. Referee calls held. There's the second. Lays it off. Baker. Icanasio. Plays the ball 10 metres out. They'll be looking to score here. 3 is the call. The opportunity to score still on. Quickly with a pass. Decides wide is the way to go. Not far away and challenging the defence. Plays the ball a couple out. Gives a grubber kick a try. That's a try! No, wait! I think she's bombed this.
And that mistake has relieved a bit of pressure here.
Good pressure from the chasers. Collected in the tackle. Finally rounded up.
The Warriors really need to aim up in defence here. Too many line breaks for the opposition.
Runs past the defence. Offloads the ball. Strange. She's tackled. Wrapped up. No way through. Davis out of dummy half. They're in hot pursuit. Baxter. Kelleher. Bruising defence. Wide is the ball. Fressard works it on. Here's the chip. Blocked by the defence. Brought down close to the sideline. Still a couple of tackles left here. Fressard, a little dart out of dummy half. Yes, that's a knock-on. That's a good ball and all tackle. You can mark that one as the 0 tackle. Grabbed by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Passes. Pukatapu. Well held. No way through.
Absolutely no way through there.
Nice defence there. That's 3. Zurua Quedley. Met by a wall of defence. With a ball, but not really making any ground. Atai. Grab there. Able to stand in the tackle. 2 defenders, and she's down.
Looking sharp in attack.
Has a look and passes long. Punting. Good positional play. She's there for the kick. Grab there. She's been taken there.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Loops a pass. That is a classic ankle tap. Davis decides to run from dummy half. Crash tackle. Referee shouting held. Plays the ball. They're looking to spoil her party. Massive hit. Out of dummy half she goes. Delivers a long ball. Cut-out ball. Nice step. Almost away. She's almost made her way through. 5 tackles. Kelly dashes out of dummy half. Says adios to another defender. Little kick over the top. Good catch. Good tackle. Halted by the defence.
Courageous play there. Did not take her eyes off the ball.
Atai.
Well done.
Contained by the defence. That's the first. Passes inside. Pukatapu. Zurua Quedley. Met front on. Rushes into dummy half. Curtin. Nichols. Teki Moana. They worked hard to bring her down.
All chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Nice tackle. Rounded up by the defence. Strong defence here. No advantage there. The referee has called up play. She'll be absolutely furious with herself there, and rightly so. That's a clever pass. Confronted by the defence. 2 in the tackle does the job. The Roosters are looking dangerous every time they get the ball. That's it. It's all over. Brian, as we predicted, it was one-sided.
Outstanding performance. The club will take great pride in that result.
Well, it's been fun working with you again, Brian. We'll be back and ready to rumble.